NXT.
Some you beautiful bastards
What?
you're watching.
I didn't click on anything. Guess I did. Oh yeah. Excalibur. Wings. Oh. Dang, I got echoes. Okay, one down. One down. I heard something else too. Is Twitch working? Twitch is working. All right. All right. Almost there. There we are. Okay, I found it. I was like, yo, what is that? Where's that coming from? Now we know. All right. Who's Pando? Pando is this little alien, our little alien pet. All right. NXT is coming up. Let's put some hypes in this chat over here. And some Dudleys. There we go. We got it. All right. Oh yeah, we have to change his color. He's not blending in right now. We don't want him to be that noticeable. How's he gonna be an apex predator if he's not blending in? There we go. Oh my goodness. I'll be your Robert. Yo, Robert. Oh my goodness. Robert's got a match tonight. Oh my goodness, Robert.
It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today. Oh, the people's elbow!
Whoa.
An exclamation point.
Yo, we got bits?
People's elbow.
Bits on bits on bits. Thank you again. Robert Stone, thank you, thank you. Robert Stone hooking it up. We're on to a little over 5 minutes before NXT hits the air. And until Robert Stone gets his match. Let's see Robert Stone in action tonight. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You know what time it is? Upgrades. Oh my goodness. It's time for upgrades. We're not afraid. Upgrades, not afraid. La, la, la.
Boom.
Boom. Portman, thank you, man. 6 months, 3 month streak. Yo, look at this. bits and subscriptions. Thank you guys so much. Making it happen. Portman's in the house. J-Rock's in the house. Stream Elements is in the house. Pando's in the house. Stream Stickers is in the house. Gabriel's in the house. Gabriel came in with a lot of questions. All right, do we have anything that is about 4 minutes long that would be possible to watch? I don't think so, actually. The showcase of the Immortals, the WWE 2K24 footage from today. We could play that. I don't think that's gonna get us got. Let's play it. Okay. Captured on PC, cinematics and live action WWE footage. Oh, so this is PC footage here.
There is no way to embellish or exaggerate the enormity of the main event of WrestleMania.
Look at that, man. Graphics.
Brace yourself, you're gonna be in for one hell of a night. Welcome to WrestleMania!
Whoa! Nice. You see the red ladder?
I can't wait for the showcase of the
A night heroes are created, careers are defined.
Dang, that looks so cool. I like this beat they're playing.
Will be born. Finish the story at WrestleMania.
You rolling? Here we go.
How cool is that? I like that beat they had playing in the back. So you get, wait, okay. You get Superstar Billy Graham. You get dashing Cody Rhodes, not so dashing. Phantom of the Opera Cody Rhodes. You get Dusty Rhodes, and you get Stardust. I can't believe they included Stardust. How crazy is that? You said the new Oscar model, yeah. Looks great. The quality of the game is ramping up. And I appreciate that because there was a period of time there where it looked like the quality was going down. We don't want that. Gambler, welcome. It's almost time, guys. T-minus little less than a minute before NXT's on the air. Tonight we have Bron Breakker and Baron Corbin fighting for the tag team championships. Hopefully we hear something from Trick Williams. There's also 3 women's matches, so if you're a fan of the women of NXT, you're gonna get a good helping of that tonight. There's also Obafemi, I believe. I don't know if he's gonna toss somebody around or not, but I think that would be cool. Undashing Cody Rhodes. He's like walking Cody Rhodes. He's not dashing anywhere. He's not that fast right there. How about let's see here. It kind of looks like he would be slashing Cody Rhodes. He looks like he could be a serial killer with that look right there. Slashing Cody Rhodes. Slashing through the snow. Hey, FaZe, what's up? Welcome. Oh, it's that time. Let's go. Wah, wah. Oh, yes.
Then,
Woo! Acknowledge me. Acid, what's up, man? I acknowledge you guys. That's who I acknowledge. Noam Dar is laying in the back with cucumbers on his face.
The metaphor life, my brother. Look at us.
Look at us. It is tough at the top. But listen, tonight, we're going to put this Von Wagner and Mr. Stone
Von Wagner
to an end. Easy money, easy checks. But right now, let's just relax
Von Wagner.
and clear our minds.
Oh, they got attacked to the back. Sneak attack. Oh, that's what they meant by it.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
They jumped him in the back.
Let's go. I can bring you this way.
That's what they meant by sneak attack.
Which way do they go?
Operation Sneak Attack. Success.
Got him.
Well, we're live here on NXT, and it appears that the sneak attack strategy worked. Vic Joseph alongside Byron Saxton, and we knew that Bron and we knew Mr. Stone had an idea. They were talking about it on social media.
bamboozled by the sneak
Got
attack.
him.
I love it. Catching Noam Dar. Oh, Mensa off guard here.
And we're calling somewhat of an audible here tonight on NXT because Mr. Stone.
Robert Stone, this was your plan all along, man?
An official just ran by us. The bell has sounded.
That
It's
was your
official.
plan.
This is how we're kicking off the night.
But listen, Vic, never underestimate the
Interesting plan there.
That's true.
Sneak
I mean,
attack.
Cash and Carter be the difference makers that Von Wagner and Mr. Stone needed.
They are right now. Mr.
Sneaky,
Stone
sneaky.
on the middle rope.
And look at Mr. Stone
Panda,
into the
welcome.
cover, first of the
25
match, and a near
streak.
fall.
Oh my goodness.
Take a look at Mr. Stone. He looks
Good
like he's
stuff,
cut out
Panda.
of stone.
Listen, you know all the nerves, Mr. Stone. You saw the social media post talking about the trepidation he was feeling, getting into this match, getting ready to team with
over
Bron.
here.
Right now, he does look like he hasn't missed a beat.
Oh, I think you're just jealous of that.
Zach, what's up, man?
Oh, but you're not
Welcome.
jealous of what just happened to Mr. Stone. Courtesy.
Hey, Mello's in the house too.
Mensa,
Welcome.
who's showing that he is ice cold in the ring, and I'm actually looking at you right now because you guys had a little social media.
Do I have
beef
Oro
this
Mensa?
Don't listen to
I
everything
do.
you see on your social media feed, all right?
Oro Mensa.
A tag was made, and Stone now on the wrong part of town. The Heritage Cup champion, Noam Dar, has checked in.
This is what you have to be worried about.
You need Noam.
Stone, the more experienced Oro
Noam's
Mensa, the more
gonna be right
experienced Noam
there,
Dar, who are
and
in
then
the ring every
Oro's gonna be
single
behind him.
week at the top of their game.
I don't think I didn't hear what you said about Oro Mensa. He didn't like that you were sitting at the table
There we go.
last week, and he's going to make that known, I'm sure, again, here this week seeing you. But right now it is all Noam Dar. And you know what?
All right, let's get a prediction on the
How impressive is the Heritage Cup champion?
on the go.
Championship, you think about Noam Dar. He is synonymous with that championship.
And the official distracted by Von Wagner, who is drawn in by Noam Dar, and a little extra right now. Ooh! As Stone, can he kick out? He does at two. And you got to look at what Mr. Stone's doing. When was the last time you saw him in the ring? It's been quite some time, even here on NXT.
You think about his entire career, it has been years since Stone has been a regular competitor.
Still to come tonight, NXT Tag Team Championship will be on the line. The family defending against this year's Dusty Cup winners, the Wolf Dogs, Bron Breakker.
All right, the
and
prediction
Baron
is
Corbin.
in, guys.
Kick from the main man,
Get your
Mensa.
prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Carmelo Hayes and Gacy as Mensa into the
Glad
cover.
my
Knee
mic is
across the
working
face
again.
of
It's
the kick.
like shorted out last night or something.
Are you worried, though?
Wouldn't work again.
Are you worried for Stone in this matchup?
You thought that was Robert Stone?
Standpoint of Stone's emotions. You know, one of the things he had to say before this match was,
Yeah, he worked in Impact.
Cash and Carter to
TNA.
go to school tomorrow.
Predictions
Let's
are
see
open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Mr. Stone
Who
able
you
to
got?
kick out.
Who you
Don't
with?
sleep on Mr. Stone. He's battled Hall of Famers like Kurt Angle throughout his career. He's done battles here on NXT, but to your point, he isn't a regular superstar in the ring like Von Wagner, who he's been training for several weeks, actually for several months.
Oh wait, were they actually giving some shout outs to TNA there? Talking about that Kurt Angle and him working with them. That had to be an Impact. Oh my goodness.
Trying to turn things around, but there's no Dar, who is legal. He did make the tag, and you got to wonder what's on his mind, because no quarter catch crew. They got to be looking close at this matchup, studying Dar.
Oh, Robert Stone, you got some luxurious hair going on.
Mr. Stone, a long way away, and Von Wagner, like a caged beast, wanting to get into this matchup.
Still keeping the body chiseled, man. He's not as buff as when we saw him in Impact, but he's definitely keeping it together. You're picking Wagner? Zach's got some good prediction abilities. Big boot, cleaning the clock and no Dar. Nice move. I think this might be leading to Von Wagner winning the Heritage Cup. Dude, Noam's had it forever. I think it might be nice. Double choke slam. Von Wagner's really caught on with this crowd, man.
You can never question the heart of a father who's fighting for his children. And Stone.
What's this? Frog splash off the back. No. Dang, the crowd was into that 3 count too.
Just driving the air out of the lungs, not to be outdone. That massive splash. Look at Stone getting all fired up.
Robert Stone counting on his chest.
Oh, gnarly landing right out here in front of us. And Stone now. No!
Oh no. Crash and burn by Stone. Oh, whiplash. Oh. Noam Dar with a jackknife. Oh, Von's able to kick out. Leaping knee. He hit him with the trick knee right there. Uh-oh, distractions. Oh, chop block. Got him. Noam Dar wins. Wow. Dang. They jumped him too. They jumped him ahead of time. But the crafty business of Metaphor gets the win. Wow. That's a good way to keep the story going. Yeah, I think this is leading to Von getting that trophy up in Noam Dar, because you know he cares about that title so much. He cares about the title so much. Look at that. We got subscribes. We got subscribers. Woo! Thank you very much. Welcome to Team Gritty. Yeah, I think it's leading to Noam losing that title to Von Wagner. That's gonna hurt him way more than this win hurt them. Seems like he has a ton of potential to be a big deal in NXT, but it feels like they don't know what to do with him.
The million-dollar question: did I attack Trick Williams? You're damn right I did.
Oh.
At the end of the day, you were always my hype man. That's all.
I don't know. I feel like they're just they're giving him stories. They're giving him a relationship and stuff with his manager. They're doing more with him than a lot of other people. So I think they're doing okay. Okada goes to WWE, he'll get Johnny Gargano reaction because casuals don't watch New Japan. I think WWE will do a better job with Okada than they've done with Gargano. I think they'll make him a bigger deal. I think they'll give him a better presentation overall. Hey, it's Ridge. Rana. Radio. It's radio. Oh my goodness.
Is a Dallas
Radio.
match. Introducing first.
It's radio. It is radio. And away we go.
Survived the Dallas Gauntlet. We'll find out next on NXT.
This Friday,
Oh, and we're burning it down.
the Great One. The Rock has come.
Oh my goodness.
The Tribal Chief.
Yo, look at this.
Return for a
3 in a row.
star-studded SmackDown.
Radio with the tic-tac-toe. It did sound like the start of a new theme there. Oh, it's Radio Berg. Oh yeah. I'll give you some NXTs in here too. Radio, thank you, man. Oh, and more. There's even more. Oh my, oh my, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh yes. You know what time it is. It's time for Walter. There he is, the singing dog. Rah rah. Yo, Radio, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the bits. Looking it up. Yeah, it sounded like a new theme for Ridge. Just the first couple of notes of it that I heard sounded different. But then again, I don't remember what his old song sounded like. Yeah, so could have just been his old song and I haven't heard it in a minute. Sherry, what's up? Sherry says, whoop that trick. I'd say Trick got whooped. Big Rude's over here. What's up? Big Rude's in the house. How am I today? I went and got a bunch of food from the food spot, the bank. They gave me I don't know how many pounds. Probably like 40 pounds of stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'll tweet the picture out. I took a picture of all of it. It's funny because I did get taco meat today. So it is a Taco Tuesday. No cheese. No cheese yet. It's his old song for sure, but the start was different. Yeah, no cheese. I didn't have to go to the post office, so I wasn't gonna walk all that way. I only want to go to the actual store when I'm like on my way to send stuff, because then it's just like a 2-for-1 deal, 2-for-1 trip. Plus, it takes me like an hour or so. I'd rather not. We'll get there though. None of that stuff is very perishable, so we still have time. I'm looking forward to it though. They gave me what else did they give me? Give me a bunch of raisins. Goki's in the house. What's up, Goki? What are these things? Oh, music. Those are pretty cool. Musics and pirate flags. Uh-oh. Playing Sea of Thieves. Playing Skull and Bones. We're into the Goki-verse, guys. It's commercial break right now. Oh yeah, Ridge is fighting every member of Gallus, because Ava wouldn't give them all 3 of them at once, or all 4 of them, or however many there are. Who knows how many coffees there are. Maybe there's James Coffee is gonna show up. It's gonna be revealed that there's another coffee. Hey, Chase, you. Here we go.
Get it straight for me. That's it. This podium, finally back where it belongs. You took good care of, not a scratch on there. I appreciate that.
Chase, you.
No, check this out, though. Sometimes you gotta let
Let's
things
go.
And if it comes back, you know it's there to stay. And speaking of, for the second time, the MVP trophy.
He got his trophy back.
Everything is right in the world. Ladies and gentlemen,
Should give that trophy to
welcome
JC.
to Andre Chase University.
Shouldn't they give that trophy to
I
JC?
want to formally apologize for the delay in the start to the spring semester. We went through some dark clouds. But we made it out the other side. Thanks to JC motherfucking James.
Oh, that's her real name? I didn't know her full name.
Chase University
Interesting.
is back, and we are better
Shrimp
than
Scampi.
ever!
Nice. What is Shrimp Scampi? Like, what's the definition of Shrimp Scampi? Every time I see Shrimp Scampi, I'm just like, it seems like shrimp.
I'm gonna go talk to Riley, though. We have a date.
What makes it scampi?
What's up, Riley?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. It's Thea Hale. Uh-oh. Yo, the Mafia's in here.
It's okay. It's okay. Adriana Rizzo.
Adriana
Just
Rizzo.
The woman I've been looking for. Big night tonight, huh? Big night.
JC's
Tony
got
and
such a
Stacks
like a
defending
rock
their tag
star
titles.
look to her.
You and Jada.
JC, I got places to be. What do you got for me?
All right, here you go.
What's
Wow,
in there?
seems a little heavy.
Calendar sales were above projections, so I threw a little extra in there for you. And assuming Tony and Sachs retain their tag titles tonight, ask them to give a look to Duke and Chase for a title shot.
Oh.
I'll speak to the Don, see what I can do. All right.
I like her.
JC, JC.
What the heck?
Good to see smiles on canvas.
Should give her that trophy, man.
JC Jane is the new MVP of Chase U.
Hey, that's what I was saying.
What's up, Duke? I said that.
Time for dirty jobs. Who's he fighting first? The boss? Boof Star-Lord on the scene. So he's fighting Joe Coffey first? Whoa. Thought he would be the last guy he'd fight. Or maybe he's not. Maybe they're keeping him guessing. A little misdirection. It's 2 shots. Joe Coffey. Cup of Joe. Cup of coffee. Who's he fighting? We don't know yet.
All 3 men in the ring. This isn't 3-on-1.
Oh, it's Wolfgang.
It's going to be Wolfgang.
Okay. Yeah. They tried to cross him over.
You know, is it wise of Ridge to want to fight all of Gallus? I mean, I understand he's upset. I understand that he's...
So they did do what I thought.
Think about what he's been asking for. All 3 members of Gallus.
Anna said I didn't thank Chase for that raid on Sunday. Yeah, I did. I thanked him for like a minute straight.
And by that I mean, you think about everything Rich Holland has talked about. Being on his redemptive story here at NXT.
All right, let's get this prediction in.
Dissolution of the Brawling Brutes, controversial public perception. All these things are weighing on the heart and soul of Rich Holland.
I even did the Chase U thing.
Some of that it was actually something he brought up because I wonder how he feels with his former partner Pete Dunne teaming with Tyler Bate. They'll be facing the Judgment Day for the Undisputed
All right, let's see who's winning.
Titles at Elimination Chamber a week from Saturday in
Ridge
streaming on Peacock. But right now,
or
he
Wolfgang.
should be focused, hopefully, on Wolfgang and the rest of Gallus, who called out Ridge for having no friends in the locker room.
I think they're accurate. Did you see anybody coming to Rich Holland's aid a couple weeks ago?
There we go. All right, the prediction is in, guys.
Get your
prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
He is forced to ride solo, and he's paying for it, unfortunately.
You know, it's hard to argue, Byron, and you brought up a great point earlier. A prisoner in his own, what did you say?
His own emotions, a prisoner of his own emotions.
And I give a lot of credit to Ava. And how wise was it of Ava to help Ridge by
Yeah,
giving him
piano keys on him?
but also making it a gauntlet-style matchup as now Ridge.
Does Wolfgang play the piano? That would be kind of cool if he's inspired by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And that's where he got his name. I just thought it's a cool sounding name, but I didn't know he might be actually inspired by that. That's cool. Alice is in the palace. What's up? What's up? Heartbreak Beats. Hola. Hola. Even Jimmy Jones wants to say hi. Look at how popular you are. Jimmy John's all up on us. About a little less than a minute left on the predictions, guys. So get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count. So you got a little bit of time. Who do you think is winning? Ridge? But one of the stipulations of this is if Ridge loses, then that's the end of his vendetta. He doesn't get to fight Gallus anymore. He's happy to go through each one of them individually, but if he loses any of the matches, then it's over. He doesn't get to complete his vengeance quest.
Gallus, a trio that just thrives in chaos.
It's called Scampy because of the cream sauce, huh?
Punch you in the mouth and celebrate at the pub 20 minutes later.
You know, this trio also, Byron, has really
I've always kind of wondered what the Scampy is about. Sounds like it runs around or something. Like scamper. Shrimp scamper.
Block, maybe counter the suplex. Does he have enough strength to hoist up Wolfgang? Holland. Will the third time be the charm? And Wolfgang now. I wonder so much taken out of Rich Holland early on in this matchup. Holland's going to need something, some sort of big boost to get back into the match. A big suplex.
Rich is so strong.
That might be the big boost we were talking about.
Ooh, Star-Lord. He ate the Power Stone.
Wolfgang wiped out. Gallus on the back foot.
Rich Holland has got to tap into all that emotion.
He ate the Power Stone, or he did like the fusion dance with Drax.
Can Holland survive the Gallus gauntlet? Don't miss a second of the action. Picture commercial break.
Ridge. Sucks that he got injured, man. He was actually gosh, just devastating, and he's still devastating, but I feel like it just kind of sidespun his career a little bit. He was pretty hype when he first showed up down here. Just the way they introduced him, and he was just a BA from Dublin or whatever. He ate Drax too. I hope it doesn't scamper. Yeah, that would suck. That's going to be a new dance. The shrimp scamper. It's where you like curl up and like run around real quick. Shrimp is good, but I feel like you gotta really cook it right. And the fact that you always seem to get it frozen doesn't help much. I think that frozen shrimp is hard to get to that like perfect consistency. Not get dried out or too tough. But a good shrimp is really good. Yeah. Got dirty jobs out here. I wonder if Ridge is gonna have any help. He's gonna have any friends. Who could be his new friend? Who has an accent down here? Who sounds like they could be from around that area of the world? Doesn't Nathan Frazier kind of have an accent? Maybe not. Oh, Axiom. Axiom absolutely has an accent, but I think he's more of like Italian, right? I think he's from Italy or something. Who else? Who else is in NXT who has an accent? I could think of a bunch of people who are like have Italian accents or African type accents, Nigerian type stuff. Yeah, there's gosh, but Noam Dar is not going to help him out. I could say Noam Dar, but he's definitely not helping. Dang, who could help him? I'm trying to think of somebody with the accent because they could make it like they go way back or something like that, and he couldn't stand to see his friend he used to hang out with get pummeled like that, so you had to help. Maybe it could be a girl. Wade? Oh, that'd be so good. Wade Barrett. I was thinking that he might come off that announce table sometime, but they've stuck to their guns, I guess. He's like, nah, I'm not interested. I'll get my paycheck sitting over here. Well, Oppenheimer's coming to Peacock in 2 days. 3 days? 3 days. Back at it.
Doing the work as he's on to his second member.
Back at it, taking a crack at it.
As you witnessed in that last picture-in-picture commercial break, Ridge Holland was able to pick up his first victory of this gauntlet match, as he just gets chopped down. Back to the injured knee went Mark Coffey. During the commercial break, this is what had happened to get Wolfgang eliminated. That Northern Grit, the power.
Oh, it's a 3. It's a 3-on-1, but it's a. I see. Okay, it's a gauntlet match.
Oh, well, they asked me twice. Listen, there's something that I noticed.
Well, I guess technically I should just pay it out then.
For Ridge Holland, almost instinctively thinking to himself, the match is over. Time to celebrate. No, there was no rest period.
So technically, I'm gonna pay this out as a Ridge won because he did beat Wolfgang.
That is the disadvantage of this gauntlet match for Ridge Holland.
Well, that's a great point because these matches aren't typical. You aren't prepared for this. It's a lot like a Heritage Cup match with Noam Dar in the first matchup who competes. Those aren't.
All right, so let's do this and then let's do Gallus at this point.
Mindset. It's what your point is, Byron. Gallus has been able to game plan with one another.
And this is impressive. You see this right here. Ridge Holland is
all right, now it is if Ridge will win the whole thing or if Gallus will somehow win. Whether it's either of the guys who aren't eliminated yet. I didn't realize it was a gauntlet match. I thought he would fight one this week, one next week, and then one the week after that. All right, there's a new prediction now, guys.
We're all human. We all have those moments, those issues that weigh on our soul.
Hola, Heartbreak. I don't know. I don't think Heartbreak heard me.
In this case, I think maybe Ridge Holland is putting a little too much pressure on himself.
Look, Holland trying to fight back.
Tag you in the chat.
Your thoughts. How do you view Ridge Holland after the accidents that have happened in his career?
I have as much respect for Ridge Holland as I always have. Like I said, sometimes you can always be your worst enemy. Not everyone
it's a
else
gauntlet
is saying
match.
What perhaps Ridge Holland is telling himself. And the power of self-talk, can destroy you from the inside out if you let it.
Ridge Holland has already eliminated Wolfgang. He's right now going one-on-one, toe-to-toe with Mark Coffey. If he's able to defeat Mark Coffey, he will then face Joe Coffey to try to knock
Joe
out
Coffey, Mark Coffey.
His goal has been for weeks.
It's gonna be a brand new member, James Coffey. No, his name will be
just gets caught and boom!
His name will be
belly to belly.
Not standing for long. It would be an amazing accomplishment for Ridge Holland to pull this off.
On one leg.
Espresso Coffee.
Trying to fight for the pain is Ridge. But here comes Mark Coffey one more time.
Frappe Coffee. Iced coffee.
Ridge couldn't go down all the way because of the injury to that left knee.
I like it. Javier Coffee. I was gonna say like Pablo Coffee. Oh, punch you. Oh.
What just happened? It is breaking off.
How's that a? How did they ring the bell off of that?
Interfering in this matchup.
Is that it?
Yeah, well, Joe Coffey stuck his nose where it didn't belong, and now it's a 3-on-1 assault. Wolfgang's got a damn chair.
So what happened? Who ended up winning that?
For scoring another victory, and it all breaks down, and now it's reminiscent of what happened a couple weeks ago.
And I don't blame the officials for running away.
What are you going to do?
You can't do anything.
Who's going to stop Gallus?
Ridge Holland.
Oh, stop that. Ridge Holland, 3-on-1. He's got a chair now. You introduced the chair. Live by the chair, you die by the chair. Smashing all of Gallus. Getting tenderized. Dang. Smashing.
Well, the officials finally getting in.
Ridge just went beast mode. He went into rage. Colombian coffee, yeah.
And with his past, does Holland need to come to grips with something deeper that he even doesn't see?
Dang, he destroyed all of Gallus. Uh-oh, we get more Robert Stone.
Great match, boys. Shame you came up short.
I don't know who won that. I guess
Stone, you have got to be
Ridge lost.
Tired of losing all the time.
I don't know.
Sheesh.
Get out of here, King. Now.
Hey, big guy.
My love for you is like a clock
hurts.
berserker.
To be honest, I'd love to sit around and swim in your misery a little bit longer, but the king has bigger and better things to do tonight. Mr. Stone.
He's got his beard shaved extra weird.
You little boys are desperate to look up to a role model, a winner, and a star such as myself. So I'll tell you what, when my music starts playing, grab those little brats, watch and learn.
Hey, don't talk about my kids, man!
Hey. He ain't worth it.
I've never seen Stone like that before.
If you want to come get it. Do the dance, Lola. I think Ridge just injured. He didn't injure anybody. What? It's a story, man. Come on. Uh-oh. J-Rock says, aw. What's the awe about? Lexus King? Lola's here. She's going to fight Tatum Paxley. Lola's winning that. Unless Tatum does something supremely weird, which she is known to do, so maybe. $200 million is on the island? What the heck? Yeah, Lexus picking on Stone. Yeah. Tomorrow, exclusively in theaters, Madam Web. How can you beat somebody who can see the future? That's it's kind of unfair. That's OP, right? She's gonna be overpowered in that movie. And she's got like what, 8 Spider Girls with her? Not only can she see the future, she's got 8 Spider Girls. Feel sorry for that fake Spider-Man that's in that movie. If he is a fake Spider-Man, it'd be really cool if they like bamboozled people into thinking that that movie's not going to matter, but it really does. It's like that Spider-Man in the movie, in Madam Web, is actually Tom Holland with the Venom symbiote or something, or one of these symbiotes on him. Maybe it's not quite Venom, but it's Peter Parker from a different reality, a different universe, and he has the symbiote on him, and that's what he looks like. That'd be cool. It'd be surprising. I'm gonna have to check that movie out, just in case. I feel like it'd be good to see, just even if it's just to see how how funny it is with some of the acting or the sound effects or things like that. Even if it's just to kind of see how they were able to pull it off, or if it might be undercover pretty dang good, unexpectedly great, or unexpectedly hooked into some stories that we've already seen happening, and it's another piece of it. Hola. Hey, Heartbreak. I said hola. I don't think Heartbreak saw me say hola or even heard me say hola. I did it twice. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's been throwing lots of money around recently. They're on their A game. Wonder if people got free pizza at that WrestleMania XL kickoff press event. I think you probably already made the movie sound better than the actual movie. Well, it is a Sony film, right? Sony's really very hit or miss. I don't think there's much in between, really. I'll have to see, though. I'm down with giving it a chance. It's only maybe what, 2 hours. Maybe we should watch it together. That way if it's not as good, we still have each other. Maybe. All right, I'll say it. I'll say it again. All right, we're backstage with the no quarter catch crew.
Man, what a bloody shame. This is held by some clown, huh?
Damon Kemp with the accent.
Colin, what's going on? Security! How did you even get in here?
Well, you smelling the cup. I saw you smelling this.
Shouldn't you boys be in Gulak's basement, dousing each other in baby oil and hitting each other with sticks? You certainly shouldn't be
hitting each other with
near
sticks.
The modern day Mona Lisa. Did they hurt you?
Criminals, my brother. Look at them. They wanted to steal it. I can see.
All right, relax, boys. Listen, baby bear. We're just here admiring your fine hardware.
Admiring. That's all you'll do. Because you can licky.
That's all you'll do.
But you'll no touchy. And you certainly won't be stealing it to take it to your dungeon.
Regal Jr. would look good with the NXT Cup.
About us stealing it. We plan on winning it.
Hey, winning is a really strong word, my guy.
Hey, what are you guys laughing at? Whenever you guys are done messing around and playing with managers, the no quarter catch crew plans on representing that Heritage Cup correctly.
Yeah,
lads.
Okay.
Lads.
I'm level from there. Come on. We're not messing. Move. We're winning. Winners. Hey. Ever heard of it?
I like that.
It's the Heritage Cup slipping from Noam Dar's grasp.
You see that? That's how you build up the want for a title or something. You make it seem prestigious. You make it seem like people want to represent it correctly. You don't just have a bunch of matches for the title all day and no one explains why they want it or even that they want it. They just announce people are going to fight for it. Like, that's not the way you build up the prestige of a title, man. You can have 100 title defenses, but if nobody ever talks about it like they actually care about it or want it, you're not going to build any prestige. It doesn't matter how many times it's been defended. It matters why it's been defended, how it's been defended. How much the people with it or after it want to have the title. You know, the wrestlers will tell the story of how prestigious it is. It doesn't become prestigious just because it's been defended a lot. Like the 24/7 title, was that a prestigious title? You know what I'm saying? Was the 24/7 title a prestigious title because it was defended 100,000 times? No.
Last Sunday, the red jumpsuit, the fur coat. I don't know what she's thinking. I have no clue. Do you?
I don't know, but I do know that was a nice counter. So maybe a better question is,
it's not the way you make something prestigious. I know that title in particular is supposed to be more of like a comedic title, but I'm just speaking generally. Like, the amount of times something is defended for just no reason doesn't do anything. I'm gonna delete that Gallus match because I don't know what happened and I don't think anybody really cared that much either. All right, let's go. We're gonna do this match though. Lola versus Tatum. Jimmy Johns does not want us to see this match. But Jimmy Johns, I got news for you. It's not always up to you. Kinda is, but we'll find a way like Jurassic Park.
Vengeance Day, losing to Roxanne
Perez
last week. Lola Vice had all the momentum in the world, but as quickly as you have momentum can disappear. You have to grab it back tonight.
Trying to create a little separation.
Basically the hardcore championship minus the weapons.
Background again, just pulling her opponent right back into her, and then another knee right to the ribs.
Remaster, stop.
Did you know that Lola Vice's mom was actually pursuing her black belt while she was pregnant with Lola?
I did not know that, but I do know that we're 3 seconds away from a victory from Paxton.
The point is, she was bred to be a fighter. This is all Lola Vice.
Smashing. Oh my goodness. Tatum's in the corner getting just rigged up.
And there is some chirping that Lola Vice has been the same and that she's struggling.
Uh-oh, Lyra's here.
Electra Lopez, but the NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria now out here ringside to support her friend.
This is unexpected, but I appreciate it.
Paxley rolling right up, swinging a miss by Vice, but Paxley connects. And Tatum now stringing together some offense.
Maybe now Lyra Valkyria's presence at ringside is providing some
Tatum's rolling with
Tatum Paxley.
okay looking kicks.
Also, as now Paxley realizing who's here ringside, maybe Tatum is a little bit delusional trying to execute that contract. One, it
Said
wasn't
no swinging neck breakers for you.
able to duck a kick as Paxley rolled through, shoulders down one more time.
2
Another
counts.
near fall. Tatum was trying to...
Oh! Try to block it, but she just got cracked. Dang, Tatum was able to kick out of that. Whoa.
I'll just say words of encouragement to Tatum.
Oh my god, spinning back fist.
Is that gonna be enough?
Still not enough. She's so vicious with that back fist, man. I love it.
As motivating as Lyra Valkyria is for Tatum Paxley, it's motivating Lola Vice even more.
Into another cover, and you gotta wonder right now is...
Nope, put on the ropes. Dang, Lola's beside herself. She's like, what is this?
Right now, Tatum Paxley doesn't know any better.
Did you see Paxley's eyes? It almost looked like they're rolling in the back.
Oh, it's time for the... You gonna hit her with the Peruvian necktie?
Going to the body with the elbows is Lola Vice. Almost a vice grip of sorts. Just squeezing away.
She rolled her over.
Paxley's so close, but...
Oh, she's fading away. Look, she's hanging on just for her... Oh, no, she's tapping. Dang. Tatum with a great effort, but man, too much. Do the dance, Lola.
And there you see Lyra Valkyria with Tatum Paxley. She's doing what...
And Lyra's carrying Tatum. Do the dance, Lola. Like how she's always got to do the dance. Even after she just got through a tough match, she's like, doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, it's Luca Crucifino. It's the guy, remember? The lawyer guy. The lawyer guy is with the Mafia.
Who are you? Luca Crucifino. Good luck tonight, sir.
Crucifino?
All right.
Sound like a snitch.
Listen, Stax, we got a big night tonight.
You got it.
All right?
All right, guys.
Oh, there she is. Adriana, you got things covered tonight? Say to Pucker, she hits different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
She hits different.
Stay. I got a taste. But tonight, I'm coming for the full meal.
That's right.
No fear tonight, boys.
All right, that's a thing. No fear, Stax. Hey, listen, Miss Parker doesn't know what's about to smack her in the face, like Joey D'Agostino.
Hey, Joey Dags was a punk.
Joey
All right, guys,
Dags.
I gotta go. Ava said to stay here.
Hey, he ain't moving. She's fired up. I like it. Yeah. Listen, Stax, tonight we got Baron and Bron, all right? They might seem like a circus act outside the ring, but in the ring, they destroy us. So tonight, no guessing, no doubting. We're cracking skulls first and asking questions later. It's stand and deliver season. Capiche?
Ooh.
Capiche?
Stand and deliver
Rizzo,
season.
Still back.
Parker,
Still,
next.
That's right.
Stand and deliver.
Here is what we can face together.
Oh yeah. I like that, man. How hard is that? It's not even that difficult, is it? Like, they make it look so easy, but apparently it's very difficult to do this because you just don't see it very often. 70 goes to Goki and Excalibur. Not very much enthusiasm for that match, I see. But you know, they're trying to build Lola back up, and on top of that, there's a story going on with this Tatum Paxley and Lyra stuff. Just Meor. Tony lost a lot of weight. I don't know. He always looks different with the outfit on, and then all of a sudden he comes out and he just has that tank top on, and I'm like, oh man, this guy's bigger than I remember. I feel like his outfits make him look smaller, and then once he busts out the tank top, he's bigger. Drewski, welcome, man. He's like buff now, huh? Maybe he is. Maybe I'm just not looking at it right. But that's something that always happens to me. I always think that he's a smaller guy until the guns come out. Before in 2022, he was like stubby. Might be onto something then. He cut back on the pasta. Well, he got his restaurant destroyed, so maybe that has something to do with it. He's not eating those like home cooked meals anymore. I saw your hookup, Drewski. I saw the hookup that you got. Got like a WrestleMania Monopoly, a controller, a coloring book. You got some cool stuff. So I think maybe Bron and Baron is going to be the main event. I haven't seen anything I think would main event over that, unless the return of Trick or something like that. Even his face used to be kind of puffy. Now its face structure is so solid. Looks like a lot of muscle. Guess your girlfriend hooked it up. That's really cool. There might have been a couple more things that I don't remember, but those really hit home. I was like, man, that's cool. We got the new trailer for the WWE 2K Showcase mode. Showcase of the Immortals. It's 21 WrestleMania matches, including The Fiend, like, I don't know, 4 faces of Bray Wyatt, Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens, Asuka. There's a new Asuka model. There's a Charlotte versus Rhea from last year's WrestleMania. Some really cool stuff. Old school throwback type stuff.
You've got your hands full.
Hey, Shotzi's here.
I want to add to it. We can go back and forth on social media, or we can chop this up right now.
Oh.
Face to face.
Okay, do it.
Okay, good. I like my
Okay,
interactions
good.
face to face. Straight to the point. You want a title shot? You got it. It's done.
Oh, great. Well, then this should be easy to put together.
After I take care of Tatum, I'll go speak to Ava.
Already handled, champ. All Ava needed from you was the green light.
Done. I'll see you next week.
Oh, next week. Even better, because I want to walk into Chamber as NXT Women's Champion.
You got balls, Shotzi.
Big ones.
But you'll be walking into Elimination Chamber empty-handed.
We'll see next week. Take care of your friend.
She's not my friend. Oh. So, we have Shotzi next week?
She was awake.
Oh, looks like we got a championship match next week for the women's title.
Sign me up. Let's go.
So it is Shotzi. Yo. Oh, look at the sweatsuit they gave her. I like this. She's got the top of the like velour suit, but it's cut off so you can see the abs, the midsection. And then she's got shorts that match. That's a cool outfit.
For this matchup.
Uh-oh. We're going out the mud, guys.
Let the best woman win.
Oh, she's got that single leg stuff going on. Not my favorite type of outfit, but I think it works for her, maybe. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. She also has a new Cody Rhodes and CM Punk pop figure on pre-order. Oh, nice. I'm so excited. That's so cool, man. Did you get any valuable Pokemon cards? Dude, we got so many good cards. I would say, yeah, I like the gear. Normally, I don't like the one leg gear, but this looks pretty good. I don't have either of these girls, so we're just kind of rocking on the match itself.
To the side. What grade do you give Byron, the youngest general manager?
Da, da, da.
Right now, I say A+. But seriously, you think of everything Ava's had to manage. The Dijak, Joe Gacy situation, the family, OTM. There's never a dull moment in Ava's office.
Rizzo.
It's busier and more hectic and more chaotic weekly.
NXT Universe now voicing to both these women the respect they got. This rivalry has escalated quickly over the last several weeks. And by
Rizzo or Parker? Who you guys got? Predictions are open.
business dealings for the family. And it could be a good night for the family, too.
Rizzo has a reputation for being fearless, willing to
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. We got here, let me show you.
Nice suplex. Rizzo looking for her first solo
Look at this.
victory into the cover, and a quick kick out by Jada Parker. Also, you got things
We got, oh my goodness, we got so much stuff. I don't even know where to start.
That's what I'm saying. He's the collector.
Well, first of all, we got a Pikachu. None of these cards are gonna show up right. I don't think. We got a Slow King. Look at the Slow King we got. It's super shiny, dude. Look at that. So ultra rare. We got this Bayonet. It's shiny two different ways. It's got like a. It has like a Damascus type of pattern, and then it has a rain pattern that's going diagonal. You see it? It has that rain pattern, but then if you look, it has like a texture of Damascus to it. So epic. We got all these. These are all the hits we got. We got hits, okay? We're out here looking like Lincoln Park or something. Radio got me the Lincoln Park box. Heck yeah, and on top of that, we got the guaranteed hits from the box too. All these chars.
Like a sensational Sherry and what she did for one of the greatest tag teams of all time, Harlem Heat. Love you, Booker. By the way, I'm redeemed now.
Look at that. Like this one right here is worth like $16 by itself. So, say we pretty much made all the money that Radio spent on it back.
You look at this really is a case of two women trying to make their mark quickly and early in their careers.
And then we have all the commons too. I mean, these are worth like 2 cents, 1 cent, 5 cents a piece. But we'll have to see. Let's see what's up. We pulled some really nice stuff, really nice looking stuff. But I'm just so thankful that we got to unbox some cards again. Like the experience itself was so cool. Rizzo able to kick out. Miss Parker. Nice. Radio, thank you again, man. Adriana's the one who helped Mr. Chase get caught up with all that debt when she was in the calendar, yeah. Oh my goodness. Dang, Parker beat her straight up.
Give a lot of credit to Rizzo.
Miss Parker, Miss Parker. they got a chant ready for her. More cars will be headed my way. Oh, really? Heck yeah. WBA. Oh, did you change the color of your name in the chat? I think you did. Oh, Dijak is back. He got punched right in the forehead. And then he just slides back under the ring. Just kind of a squash match, yeah. I think they tried to make Rizzo look stronger by having her kick out a couple times, but Parker definitely had her number. But she had so much size on her too, so makes sense. What's in the bag? Uh-oh, what's in the bag?
Who knows?
Oh my goodness, Carmelo's here. Jimmy Johns does not want to see Carmelo. They immediately got us. NXT Battleground 2024. Tickets on sale now. All right, Jimmy Johns. Jimmy Johns out of the woodwork to try to make it not work. Him. There he is.
Wants to make him pay. Will he? We'll find out next here on NXT.
Oh, he's fighting Joe Gacy. He's singing his song. Nice. He just had his arms out and he was standing on the ropes and he's just singing his song to himself. Alright, let's see if I can fix this Titantron. It's bugging me. It's not looking quite right. That's not looking quite right either. That looks a little better. Is it the brightness, maybe? That looks better. Maybe a little bit more orange on the coloring. There you go. That looks much better. It's not perfect, but it looks better. They removed Tiffany from the ad? Really? I didn't pay this out? I did not. Parker wins. It's cool how this crowd comes up with different chants for people right away. Seems like a really nice home crowd to have, but they'll eat you up here. In NXT, you can get eaten alive. This crowd will give it to you. If you mess up or if you're not on it quite right, you'll get got. Mello and I are the same. Born Hills. Oh, but you were saying that he did nothing wrong. I thought he was a nice guy and he wasn't a bad guy. now it's fine. Now he's a bad guy. I was trying to tell you, man. I'm glad now it's out in the open. Robert Stone, we saw you, man. You were out here doing the dang thing. It's too bad you couldn't come home with the victory, but I think that there's possibly a bit bigger victory on the horizon to be had to really stick it to metaphor. Wouldn't it be crazy if Robert Stone was the one to finally win that Heritage Cup from Noam Dar? Von Wagner could be the X factor there. He keeps all of metaphor from interfering. He did that. Did what people don't like. Don't make him a bad guy. That's what heels are, though. But heels are bad guys. He still did the right thing. Jumping your friend behind his back. I don't know about that. I mean, I do recognize what you said about how Trick went back on the deal, but that doesn't mean you jump your friend from behind. I'd say Carmelo took it a little further than it should have been. His friend jumped over him when he should have stayed in his place. That's true, but Carmelo took it too far, though. You don't jump your friends from behind because they don't do exactly what the plan was. It's like jumping somebody off the basketball team because they miss a free throw or something. It's like, all right, like that wasn't in the plans. That wasn't what we're supposed to do.
Looking swole up, looking tan.
Things happen. You don't jump the dude off the basketball team. And then you don't sit there and like pretend you didn't do it for months and months.
No!
Whoa! Shut up, dude.
Trick does need to own up to his mistakes too. That's
You
true.
think about this money truck being delivered to your house? Come on, man. Bring it down from the clouds.
I think it's a compelling story, and the fact that you can see it from both sides, it makes it even better.
Sunday. Talking to Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, all that. You're even going to the parade.
I am going. You're not invited. Sorry about that. But I'd like to show up with half of the tag team gold. You understand? You understand how much this means to me? I haven't held a title in 6 years.
Dang, he hasn't had a title in 6 years?
You hungry for these changes?
Yes.
Supposed to be wrong, but we're right.
Like a wolf?
Let the haters hate.
No.
Why? Why can't you just say it one time?
Because
6
it's
years
not
is
good.
right.
Okay, listen, I'll make a deal with you. I'll meet you in the middle. We go out there, we get the job done tonight. When we hold those tag titles over our head, I'll say it. One time, just for you.
One time.
One time. Deal?
Dude, I love Bron. He's so good.
Tag team titles on the line in our main event.
Do you notice it doesn't have the live stamp in the top corner? This is looking pre-taped. So don't go looking for any results or anything, guys, because I do think that they recorded this ahead of time. Oh, I like the upside down camera work. That's a cool little easy to do camera trick. Well, I wouldn't say easy to do. Those are heavy cameras. That was making me dizzy. Eastern time Elimination Chamber starts at 5 a.m. Yeah. It's crazy, right? Jeez. 5 a.m. I'll be here, though. You know who's winning this, but we'll do a prediction anyway.
Carmelo Hayes starting off where he left off last week, and it was last week we couldn't even leave the desk due to Hayes' assault on Joe Gacy. I think Carmelo Hayes have a different viewpoint than the NXT universe, as now Gacy turning things around this matchup, but will Hayes regret his actions?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Carmelo Hayes will ever.
All right, predictions are in, guys.
Carmelo Hayes clearly has been festering for who knows how long. What we are seeing is the real Carmelo Hayes.
Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Smiled after getting his face smashed in and turned it around into a suplex, followed by a float over, kick up by Carmelo Hayes. So if you were Joe Gacy, and the NXT universe is fired up here tonight, but if you were Joe Gacy, how would you be planning your revenge? I'm interested to hear this now.
Well, you saw some of that planning. Maybe it started.
Just let Gacy's song play the whole match. It's the only time I think they're going to Perth for this decade, especially if the crowd isn't going to go crazy and if viewership might be low.
That's how out there Joe Gacy is, but it's still fun to watch.
I'm just listening to the NXT universe too.
So it's a really nice reward for how popular Rhea has become, and you know the crowd's going to be just destroying the walls when Rhea comes out. Zach is back. What's up, Zach? Welcome, welcome. Mello. Mello's wearing yellow. Predictions are open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
What his actions have shown me is how insecure Carmelo Hayes is.
Last night the crowd was on fire. Heck yeah, man. Last night's Raw was good. I liked it. It got, what, a 7.9? It's really refreshing to see Raw doing well. I feel like Raw has gone by the wayside as the SmackDown era has been going on, the Tribal Chief era. Not completely, but I feel like Raw is the one that is more hit or miss than NXT or SmackDown recently. But then again, I actually liked Raw a little bit more than SmackDown last season, so I guess I can't even say that. You're picking Gacy, Zach? Oh. That's a bold pick, I'll tell you that. This guy can't seem to win a match to save his life, so if he beats Carmelo, this guy Carmelo was the world champion, so It's a bold pick. Casey is due for a W. He is. I don't know if this is the spot for it. We'll see, though.
So that gives you an idea about what some of the superstars,
It's delicious,
some of the
J-Rock.
competitors in that locker room are saying about Carmelo Hayes and their attitude about Hayes these days.
We got to take Joe Gacy into another cover, and just getting the left shoulder up was Hayes. You know, Joe Gacy's getting the first shot, so to speak.
I think Dijak comes out. Oh yeah, yeah. Dijak had that that bag. He had something in the bag. What you got in that bag?
You have an entire locker room of superstars.
Dijak, what you got in that bag?
Watching to see what Joe Gacy does to Carmelo Hayes, and hoping that Carmelo Hayes fails against Joe Gacy.
And I just go back and talk about failing to plan.
Gacy's so weirdly
Why would
vicious.
you attack a superstar like Joe Gacy? Think about what he did at Vengeance Day to Dijak.
It's the same reason Carmelo Hayes, similar to why he attacked Slick Williams. He felt like Williams was
Powerbomb, uh-oh.
In that moment, I think Carmelo Hayes believed that Joe Gacy was taking
Smart
his
stuff from
spot.
Carmelo, hanging on.
Gacy charged right in. Nice trip, though, by Carmelo, and Hayes now on top. And there's
Bag
Hayes,
full of
who seems
vapes.
to be done playing games in this matchup. Frustration bubbling, boiling out of Hayes in this moment on this night, and he just has to be listening to the fans right now here at NXT. Did he think that the fans were going to come along with him for the ride? Absolutely not.
Oh, it would have been silly to think that. I think Carmelo Hayes feels
Some Legos. Lego my Legos.
Gacy still with that sinister smile.
How unnerving is that?
Hey, wait.
Lego my Legos.
Well, Carmelo Hayes not going to find what he's looking for, so to speak. Whoa. Made me jump back 4 feet.
Here, I got you, Vic.
Again,
not sure Carmelo has this.
Hayes not going to find what he's looking for. Incoming!
Found him.
Joe Gacy in control.
Joe Gacy's actually pulling this out.
Carmelo Hayes here on NXT.
It's time for the men's 100-meter final, and all eyes are on American Noah Lyles.
And Noah.
Oh yeah, I figured out how to do the
legendary
NWA
designer.
stuff, guys. So we're gonna be able to do
Wow, Emily, is it safe to run in this?
Maybe not for the other runners, but you know.
that. Okay, bye. Yeah, I figured out how to do the NWA stuff. What we had to do is just forget the app, because the app was just not working. It would play the ads, but it wouldn't play the show. And then it would claim that the player wasn't working. It's like, okay, so your player isn't working, but it's playing ads every time I click on videos. Seems like the player's working just fine. It's always funny the way that happens, though. Like, you go to YouTube and you're watching a video, you turn it all the way up to, like, the highest HD, 1080p, 60 frames per second. The video looks kind of not so great, and then the ad comes up, and the ad is like the most pristine, clean HD that there is. Then your video comes back, and it's all low quality. It's like, what is going on, YouTube? Purposefully downgrading videos. They even admit it now. They even admit it in the statistics in the settings where you like change the resolution of your video. It's like 1080p 60 frames, and then there's like 1080p enhanced bitrate. It's like, what? Sure, enhanced bitrate. And you got to pay for it. Joe Gacy's actually winning this match so far. It's a commercial break right now, though. Got that cat song stuck in my head. Oh yeah, and I didn't even mention, it also came with 65 sleeves, Charizard sleeves. 65 of them, all nicely sealed up. Beautiful, beautiful, super clear fronts on them. It also came with a magnetic Pokemon card case. Still got the the plastic on that. And it came with the stand for it, so you can stand it up. Here's the stand. Even has Pokemon printed on it. It's got it printed on the sides. Pokemon Trading Card Company, that's what it says on the sides. So yeah, we definitely got a great box. It was so good. With the volume of the ad is 2 times where you have it set, yeah. Exactly, it's so funny. YouTube could be the best ever site. I think it is, but I think it could just be, it could put its current self to shame if they would just listen to people's feedback a little bit more and be a little bit more accessible to public perception and things. You could tell that they try to distance themselves so far from listening to people that they've made the platform in their own image instead of in like YouTube, you know? Now it's TheyTube.
And I want to talk about my broadcast partner Booker T, who's still recovering. He recently said that Carmelo Hayes has thin skin after what Hayes had to say about Booker last week. So Byron, why turn your back on all those that have supported you to get you where you're at?
Carmelo's got the leg of Gacy. Seems like Gacy is really slowed.
It trumps relationships. It trumps mentors like Booker T. It trumps anyone who had your back because it's all
Gacy's really slowed Carmelo down here. Slowed down his style, kind of diffused his style. What else did it come with? I think I just said everything that it came with. It came with the box. The box was cool, and then the packaging was awesome.
He's brainwashed himself into believing that everything he's done is justified.
Nice, Uranagi. Dude, that Uranagi was nice.
Carmelo Hayes down. Take a look. Feel the impact from Joe Gacy.
Really fun, especially when you're wearing earphones. YouTube and other stream services aren't for WWE. Big companies don't listen to fans. Carmelo's never fought a Bray Wyatt type.
Of Hayes if he were to lose to Gacy.
Oh, Hayes looking for a suplex. Gacy had it counted for a moment, then getting turned around almost into the cutter, but Gacy had it scouted up on the shoulders and down.
Wow.
Hayes. Is this enough for Joe Gacy?
Dude, Gacy is really putting a heck of a match. Why not put those 3 cards in their own holders? Because they'll be worth more in the original packaging than they will be if I take them out of that.
Listen, Vic, it may become a reality. Maybe moments away from
and they're safer in that, honestly.
Upset Carmelo Hayes.
This packaging right here.
Well, we're not really sure what he's fueled by, but we know Carmelo Hayes is fueled by jealousy.
Because they're safer in this, and on top of that, nobody has to. I get to say that they've never been touched.
To something you said earlier, could play almost locker room hero. Not that he necessarily wants to, but look where Gacy's at. Looking for nothing but net. Came up short.
Oh my goodness, back elbow by Carmelo.
And now it's Carmelo Hayes turning things around. Nice cutter, center of the ring.
Hit him with a cutter. Right in the middle.
Hayes thinks this match is over.
Goes.
Into the cover, but Joe
Gacy's got something else going on tonight. Only if I saw them all together, yeah. But that's probably the plan. Depending.
How do you describe that one, Byron? Gacy somehow still smiling. Carmelo Hayes.
I mean, if somebody wants one individually, then I'll break them up. But I don't want to lose that opportunity to say that they've never been touched and to keep them exactly as I received them. Unless I have to. Plus, it's just cool to have them like that. They're all right next to each other. It's cool to just show them off like that. Yo, Joe Gacy's going off right now.
Maybe one big move away, Vic.
Trying to take Carmelo to the upside down, and no!
I meant for Gacy.
Countered by Hayes. And now for the second time tonight, Hayes.
Why did I say the World Wrestling Entertainment? Because you said the.
Looking for nothing but
I was repeating what you said. I just actually.
Cheers of the NXT universe.
Carmelo wins. It's a good match, but it's one of those slightly a little too AEW for me right there. This guy just out of nowhere is challenging and going toe to toe with the previous world champion like that. Not a bad match, but just a little too much Gacy for me. A little too much offense he got in there. And he seemed to catch Carmelo way off guard and made him look kind of I don't know, ill prepared or something like that. Not a bad match, but just a little too competitive for my taste. Especially just out of nowhere like that. Mello wins. Oh, here's Dijak. Dijak didn't get involved until after the match is over. I kind of like that, but this would have been a good way for them. If they really wanted the match to be a longer match, they could have had Dijak at ringside and kind of like getting involved here or there whenever it looked like Carmelo was going to do something or Gacy was going to do something. He's putting a straight jacket on him. Uh-oh. He got a straight jacket. It was a trap.
And now we got this diabolical Dijak out here trying to tie up Joe Gacy.
Clearly, Joe Gacy is continuing to haunt the mind of Dijak, but this is next level.
No, this must be the evil intentions conjured up in Dijak's mind.
He's laughing about it. You see Gacy is laughing about that. I send you my cards. I'll remove them from plastic before I send them. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're dealing with like shipping weights and all that, I definitely understand. Thank you again, Radio. Not gonna lie, that reaction wasn't very convincing. Which reaction? He got him wrapped up in a straight jacket. Oh my goodness, Gacy is getting destroyed right now. Dijak put him in a straight jacket, and now he's beating him up. Free Joe Gacy.
You don't need to be warming up this hard.
Guess you got to get that ring rust off.
Super ready and super prepared. I already had my G's of peas, grams of protein, of course.
And try a lot of moves. I agree. He had too much offense. Yeah, I guess, you know, but he's had matches recently. But yeah,
Big Head Brindley, I want to listen to
I
these.
just feel like he could have fought somebody else if he's going to do all that, you know. Don't fight the guy who's already been world champion and now is in the hottest feud in all of NXT and possibly one of the hottest feuds in all of wrestling when it comes to Trick, and now with Ilya and all that and his feud with the world champ. I don't think Gacy needed to fight Carmelo. If they need to do all that they did tonight, he should have fought somebody like Axiom or Nathan Frazier or Eddie, what's his name? Not Eddie Gordo. Eddie, what's that guy's name? The guy who makes the beats, the DJ, the Native American DJ guy, Eddie something. Thorpe, Eddie Thorpe. Could have fought Eddie Thorpe. He could have fought Damon Kemp. He could have fought Drew Gulak. You know, there's a bunch of people he could have fought. Doesn't even be fighting Carmelo like that.
Next week here on NXT.
It's the wrong guy. Thorpe, there you go, yeah. This girl's good at certain things. You could tell. Oh, Drewski, come on.
Femi, the North American champion, has a lot on his mind, and we will hear
Come
from
on.
him live next.
Oh, Femi. I love how the crowd does the chants for him. Let's see. Here he is. We got him. My mind out of the gutter. I don't know, man. I think if it was chat legal, you wouldn't have to say if you know, you know. Yeah, Dudley and the Zoo Crew ate those chicken nuggets. They liked them a lot. I had to spend part of today getting all the sauce off the Zoo Crew. They had all kinds of sauces on them. They had like the buffalo sauce on freaking Pandagon Jr.'s head, and just a lot of sauce all over the place. But at least they had a good time. They seemed really happy. So it was worth it. Radio hooked it up. Yeah, I still have some sauces. Even though they went wild, I still have sauces. I have like a pound of sauces. I'm not even kidding. I still have a pound of sauces. Yeah, they cut the commercial for some reason. Every time I've seen it since the Super Bowl, I have not seen Jade in that commercial. We saw her during the Super Bowl and then just never again. That's cool she was there, though. And a lot of wrestlers, man. I saw more wrestlers during the Super Bowl than I saw during that XL kickoff show. Give Jade her money and shine, for sure. Yeah, I don't know why they've cut the commercial like that. Especially when it's on WWE programming. That's what I should have used. I made a homemade chili today with some of that taco meat, with the beans. I had some sliced jalapenos from the gas station, pickled jalapenos. Garlic that I sauteed. They gave me so many tomatoes. I can't wait to show you guys this picture. They hooked it up. I have a whole bag of tomatoes that weighs like 3 pounds or something like that, maybe 4 pounds. So I sauteed tomatoes, garlic, jalapenos. What else did I put in there? I seasoned all that, of course. Taco meat, salt, pepper. Oh, I added the mango because I tasted it and it was missing something. It was just a little too, I don't know, just too salt and like protein driven. So I added some of that mango hot sauce, and it just made it had that nice sweetness, but then it brought the spice kind of like tuned into the whole entire dish to where the jalapenos and the mango hot sauce kind of reduced into this nice spicy background notes, like a sunset. It was so good. I still have some left over, so I'm probably gonna find something to hook that up with. I added over some rice as well. It was missing that mango. You know I love that mango, man. I tasted it and it tasted so savory and delicious, but I was like, man, let's sweeten this up a little bit. Yeah, I have enough mango. I haven't exhausted the first bottle yet, but it's getting there.
Seriously,
Uh-oh.
I finally get my one-on-one title match, and Lola comes in and screws it up for me. I've literally been waiting
Roxanne's
an
match.
entire year to get my one-on-one title match, and Shotzi just gets one right away. Why? Because she put out a tweet? Because she's on
Did you
SmackDown?
see the tight end for the Niners when he was asked about Cody and The Rock? No, I didn't see that. I haven't seen any of the responses.
Roxanne, I know how you feel.
Hey, it's Maddie Rankowski.
Sorry. You know how I feel? Oh yeah, that's right. You just got here, so you don't know
Gigi.
how I feel.
I'm sorry. What I meant was Shotzi was a former tag champion. She won War Games twice, and she's on SmackDown. So maybe you can ask to face the winner of Lyra and.
Oh God! Slap you.
What's your problem?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? No. Are you okay? No. Yo, Roxanne just slapped the taste. Goodness is a man's struggle. How evil, however, is human nature. Who is this? Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. Ooh. Sounds like the villain from Wakanda is coming out. The villain from the next Black Panther movie is here. He looks like he could just throw Killmonger somewhere.
Byron, he's powerful, he's dominant, he's destructive. I can
Slap.
continue to go on. My question to you, who can stop Obafemi?
Nobody. I don't want to see him get stopped. After seeing that many wrestlers during the Super Bowl, I knew it was a good sign for me to watch WWE now. There are definitely a lot of wrestlers. We got a Stone Cold commercial. We got Jade in there. We had Rey Mysterio up in the skybox. We had Brett Baker hanging out with everybody. Let's see what Oba's got to say.
You cannot argue with prophecy.
Whoa.
And still, the NXT North American champion. And still, the mountain of NXT. And still, the man, Oba Femi.
Woo. I'm not a KC fan, but the Super Bowl title looks amazing. They did a great job on it. Yeah, it's a nice looking title.
Dragon Lee.
If I loved the Chiefs, I would consider it if I had the money. But
it takes more than just a fighting spirit to take this
there's some
title
other belts
from
I
me.
would get before that. It does look really good though. I agree with you. His name is George Kittle. He was at Raw a couple months back. Yeah, big wrestling fan. They asked him.
It represents
He
supremacy.
forgot about football as
Which
soon
makes
as
me
possible, and
the alpha
he got all
species
giddy
of
about
NXT.
Cody. Oh, that's cool.
Dragon Lee was the first casualty, but he will not be the
Getting
last.
a lot of pop culture love
So
again.
you
Yeah.
can send anyone to try to take this title from me. But don't send anyone that you want back.
Oh. Lexus King, really?
Mr. Obafemi. The King just wanted to come out here and personally congratulate you on all of your success. But I gotta be honest, Oba,
Look, he's got some swag to him, man.
I've been wanting to get something off my chest. I hear you've been calling yourself the ruler, and, well, everybody knows I'm the king, so...
I've noticed that, Drewski. Did you see the
Make your points.
the entire winning team was carrying around that WWE title like it was more important than the Lombardi, dude. They were holding it and smiling with it and holding it on their shoulder with pride. That's why they're never getting rid of this WWE belt, the one with the big W on it. They're never getting rid of that. That's free advertisement. It's free enthusiasm. It's just good. It's just good business.
I'll be damned if it's not going to be the king that takes it off of you.
You love this facial hair, Drewski. I'm gonna see a picture of you, and you're gonna have this facial hair.
I don't deal with empty threats.
Where the heck is the trophy? Yeah, exactly. I was just like, all right, cool. I guess the WWE Championship is where it's at.
That wasn't a threat.
But it's smart though. It's smart from both sides because what if you snap your leg? What if you separate your upper body from your lower body? What if you crack your back in a way that makes it so you can never play football again? Guess what the next best paying job is going to be for you? It's just smart all around, man. Everyone's being smart with loving WWE right now.
Time soon.
Free marketing and it's just it's job security, man. What if you snap your leg up and you can never play football again? Guess what?
There's just the power of Obafemi.
Oh my God. No, Lexus is out of here. He doesn't want that.
Lexus King may want to rethink his
Manuel, what's up, man?
What a matchup we could have next week for the North
Ooh. Ooh. Dude, I love Obafemi. Talk about out of nowhere. Here, this guy's been wrestling for like 1 year. 1 year, dude. 18 months, maybe? I hear Obafemi's been wrestling for like 18 months. Dude's already North American champion and already like tossing fools. Oh, I thought that was Orange Cassidy for a second. What's Orange Cassidy doing at NXT? Yeah, dress shoes in the ring. Uh-oh, it's Ava. You know what Ava should do? She should get some more tattoos. Ava should get some more tattoos. I think it'll make her look a little bit more imposing. Right now she looks so nice. It looks like she really wouldn't do anything to anybody. If she got like the Samoan whole like arm piece done, I'd be a little more scared of her. Might make her a little bit more believable as an authority figure. Oh, it's Izzy Dame. I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of Izzy Dame. Yeah, Excalibur knows. I like North American champ. Me too, Zach. I think he's doing a great job. And if it's true that he's only been wrestling for 18 months, the sky's the limit. But yeah, what I was saying is that look at how many people were in professional football, or even like almost made it to professional football, or like made the practice team but couldn't quite cut it, or you know, stuff like that. And then look at how big they became in wrestling. People like Goldberg. Goldberg was really good before he got that injury. Roman Reigns, like the list is incredible. Titus O'Neil, Brock Lesnar. Wasn't Stone Cold in football as well? Like I feel like the list is like 100 people long, and I can't think of them all right now. But it's so smart for football players to also be wrestling fans, because it's like the perfect backup. It's like if you've been a line chef for Burger King and you lose your job, and then you could just seamlessly transition into McDonald's or something. Like, why not care about how to cook burgers if you're gonna lose your job at Burger King? Ron Simmons, yeah. Hacksaw? Oh, I didn't know that. Hacksaw was in the NFL? What was he maybe college football? Most wrestlers, yeah. That's why I just think it's so smart that the WWE is so invested, and they have that NIL type of situation with the up and coming wrestlers from sports leagues and things. The Rock? Oh yeah, The Rock played at like the same school as Titus, right? Stone Cold played in high school. Atlanta Falcons defense, okay. CFL, okay. If I was an NFL athlete, retired, I'd want to be a wrestling manager. You'd probably be able to just straight up wrestle. I think the retirement age for NFL is something like 40, and the retirement age for wrestling is like 55 or something. Something crazy right now. Played for the Calgary Stampede. Stampeders? Stampede? Miami, yeah. Brian Pillman, Miami. Oh, okay. See what I'm saying though? Like it's a super smart investment on both sides, because if the WWE shows hype and involvement in the NFL that way, they get free advertisement. And then on top of that, NFL people showing that same investment the other way around shows that they have that enthusiasm, that maybe some freak thing happens to where you can't play football anymore. You can just come on over and be a wrestler. As long as you have personality and all that. Or if you're just a big enough star. I'm sure personality can be interchangeable with star power as well. People like Remember that guy who we just saw? I think he got charged with like trying to murder somebody on the highway. He was supposed to be like Rey Mysterio's friend. What's that guy's name? I forgot his name. He's a big dude. He fought Brock Lesnar, I think, and Brock smashed him in Saudi Arabia or something. He's a UFC guy. Imagine Bron was a... Oh my goodness. Cain Velasquez, yeah.
We're gonna take it to a whole new
It's like, I think sometimes star power can be a little bit more important than personality in certain cases. Because I didn't see any personality out of the guy. Maybe he's a really cool guy, but I just didn't see it on the screen.
Well, Byron, it didn't take long for our NXT champion to respond to Carmelo Hayes. You can see right there.
It's easy to speak about me without fear when you know I'm home in Germany recovering and spending time with my son. But one day soon you will see. We'll see if you have the guts to speak that way to my face. Your day of reckoning is coming, Mello. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Brinley Reese is here. What's her theme song like? It's just as bouncy as she is. Bruiser Brody was a defensive tackle for the Commanders. Really? Yeah, like I said, I bet you the list is like 100 people long. What the hell? This is not the hell, but I'm wondering what the hell is doing right now. She's probably like, wait a minute. Yeah, Ro Ruka. Rup, bro. I was thinking that right when she came out, Legato. I was like, she's looking like Ro Ruka right now. She's wearing like the same type of outfit, but I'm glad Ro Ruka has that more like laid back surfer type vibe about her. This girl seems just like wired. She's like a can of Monster.
She is someone who is certainly energized. I think that's
Legato, what's up, man?
Can you relate, Therese? Because this is her matchup on NXT. Take on a big-time superstar like Kiana James as James rolled to the outside to maybe regroup, and we've seen Kiana
It's like they
James
mashed them up. Thea Hale plus Ro Ruka. Rut-ro. What, Rhea Hale? Oh, Izzy's wearing my shirt. I was wondering where that shirt went. Oh, she jacked me? Dudley, you gotta keep an eye on these girls, man. I try to sleep in sometimes, and you gotta, if you hear the closet open, I need you to keep an eye on these girls, Dudley. She did not say that. She said I said she could borrow it? I didn't say that to her, did I? Alright, well, maybe she's just borrowing it. Alright, good job, Dudley. High five, Dudley. Good job. I'm just seeing all kinds of these ladies showing up in my shirts and stuff on TV. Roll Hale. Sounds like the start of Triple H's theme song. Roll Hale. Bow down to the... Roll Ruka, I run her. I can't wait for her to come back. She got Rookie of the Year. That's pretty good. We're not doing a prediction on this. She's getting cracked up. Plus, I don't have her. Renly Reese. How did they come up with these names? What an original name. Sounds like a superhero. By night, she is Star Flare. But by day, she is mild-mannered Brinley Reese. A local philanthropist and dog groomer. A bubbly dog groomer. That's why Scooby loves her. Nice.
kind of an insurance policy, a protector, an insurer of her success.
Oh, another nice counter, and just dropping Reese right in the center of the ring.
Squatting TKO. I like that move. Kiana's missing some things. I agree, but she needs a new outfit, first of all. Her outfit is not what she thinks it is.
Just bankrupting Brindley.
Bankrupt. She's doing a good job with her attitude, though. I feel like the holes in her game are solvable. I feel like the holes in her game are solvable, but if she didn't have personality like this and she didn't have this look, then it'd be game over for her, pretty much. I feel like the holes she has are definitely possible to fix, but it's got to start happening sometime soon. I like her a lot, Drewski, but but one of the main things I always try to do is get a second opinion. Especially if I feel very strongly about something, I need to start really thinking about, is it really like that or not?
Ren already asked me for a match next week, one-on-one with you.
Jane
Okay?
Connor.
Give it to her. I did, and maybe when that's done, we can talk about what you really want, which I'm assuming is the women's title picture. Seriously? Seriously.
Seriously. Ava's all over the show.
Main event, there you see the Wolf Dogs, the 2024 Dusty Cup champions.
Oh, they brought the 8K cameras down to
They're
NXT.
getting ready to face the tag team champions. There's Stacks. There's the Don. Titles on the line. Next.
I saw Alexa Bliss on the wall. It's so cool that they have the past like success stories from NXT on the wall as you're walking down the hallway. That's so cool. They're building something here, and I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. When this show moves to the CW, you're not gonna hear Tony Khan talk about ratings ever again. He's never going to say another thing about a Wednesday Night War or a Tuesday Night War or any of that stuff. He's never going to talk about it ever again because it's just in the bag, dude. This show's already beaten him a couple times with like a tenth of the budget. Once they get onto a network like CW, this 680,000 people who watch is going to turn into like 850,000 people, and it's just going to be a wrap every week. And then there's going to be a whole nother bin of excuses about why it is and how it is and what it is, and I'm just going to be sitting here like, all right, cool. Unless AEW is able to do something, you know? I would love to see AEW level up a little bit. But they're so wrapped up in being the company with the best matches that they forgot about, like, the rest of the people in the world. Sorry, but nobody woke up today like, what's the best match? People woke up today thinking, what's going to happen next with this story? What's going to happen next with this person's attitude? What's going to happen next with this rivalry? What's going to happen next with this person's slow fall into being corrupted into a heel or a person who's coming back from the dark side? What funny stuff is R-Truth gonna do today? What's happening with the Bloodline? What's happening with The Rock? What is Cody? Is Cody gonna finish the story? Like, people aren't thinking about what match is gonna be 5 stars today. Nobody's thinking that. Not even Dave Meltzer is thinking that. It's thrust upon him to have to do that, but if you hear him talk about wrestling, he's as into the storylines as we are. It's just he's thrust into that because that's his meal ticket. That's where he has to be at. That's what he has to talk about. Because that's what's paying the bills and keeping the lights on, and I understand. But when you hear him talk, his level of investment in like good matches and his level of investment in like what's happening and why it's happening and who did what to make this happen. He talks way more passionately about the stories that are told in these matches than just moves and moves and moves. So even the godfather of the 5-star match is not as into the 5-star matches as a lot of these other people are claiming that it should be. Then storytelling is paramount. I'll be right back. love this heating pad so much, man. This heating pad has helped my back out so much. I have not been having as much back pain as I was before. Not that I was feeling like an old man, but I could definitely tell that my back was compromised from sitting in a chair for, you know, hundreds of hours a month or whatever.
In a locker after.
Hey, it's Idris and Malik.
Her out there. Luckily, she's strong.
Look. This could be a good thing.
How?
Because now she's gonna know exactly how we feel. Ain't no more happy-go-lucky girl. A loss hurts no matter who it is.
No, bro, no.
Okay.
When we were down and out, she was there for us.
All right.
When she comes back to that curtain, she gonna be down and she might even be out. So please, can we please be there for her?
Okay.
Please.
Look. You're right.
Thank you.
You're right. I have an idea though.
Okay.
What if? Just hear me out. What if we make her do 5 likes, 5 dislikes?
Yeah, make her do it. Make her do it.
Oh my gosh.
Hell no.
Guys,
She
what
cartwheeled
a
through
buzz.
the
Whoever
curtain.
said experience is the best teacher, wasn't lying. Kiana's got the experience, but now
Speaking of Lion, where the heck is Nikita Lyons?
get better.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me you're not mad?
Mad?
Angry?
Angry? Idris. I've never been better. Oh!
As she cartwheels off, you saw her little feet go woo, and she just left.
What a night it has been, but let's look at...
I like it. That was cool. Josh Briggs versus Brooke Jensen. Oh my goodness. They're fighting.
One-on-one.
They're fighting.
Next week. Also, Roxanne Perez punched Ren Sinclair right in the face in the middle of the locker room. Sinclair now wants payback. She'll face the Prodigy next week here on NXT.
Shawn Michaels has got to win Booker of the Year, man. Why wouldn't he? What storylines are even good on AEW? I would say the
Next Tuesday he faces the imposing Ova Femi for the North American title. And Shotzi returns to an NXT ring.
Swerve and Hangman. Besides that, I don't think there really are any storylines. It's all about just like winning a match.
Here on NXT. But tonight, it's main event time with another set of gold on the line.
Oh, it's time to burn the ships. There's nothing else. Oh, and the story of like the ankle tattoo between Toni Storm and Deonna Purrazzo. But it will be listed as they have great storylines because remember what happened 3 years ago in a battle royal where he threw him out. Now he's back and he wants revenge for that. Like you don't recognize the long-term great storytelling they're doing with in-ring action. Even Swerve said it recently. They interviewed Swerve and he was like, we don't want to be WWE and they already have the episodic storytelling on lock, so we're telling stories with the in-ring and we're doing it in a different way, and we don't want to be WWE, so we're like, he basically said a whole paragraph about how they're not going to even try anymore. They're not going to even try to make like followable storylines for casual audiences or anybody who's just now tuning in. I would love it if you guys could find the quote. I found it. It was there, but I don't remember where I got it from. Somebody interviewed Swerve and he was just like, "Yeah, we just don't. We know WWE has it on lock, so we're not even going to try." That was the sentiment. Big Rudd, what's up, man? You're Big Rudd over here now. Los Lobos Light. Yeah, oh, the Bucks and Darby thing. I mean, I would say that that's a story because at least they're trying a little bit, but it's not great. It's not great, and it doesn't really make that much sense either. This is not me talking trash either. I've been saying this for years, and now it's just starting to like really set in that what I've been saying is right. And more people are actually saying it and not getting roasted because the diehard super duper AEW fans have nothing left to say anymore. Like, so now the constructive criticism is starting to come through and starting to be okay to say, and I'm glad. But it's sad that I get roasted for years when I'm just saying what's necessary, that maybe they need to tell a little bit better stories instead of just always long matches. And then years later, now it's kind of okay to say it, and I'm still sitting here like, why did you guys call me a hater all day for saying that then? Maybe you had those rose-tinted glasses on. Maybe I wasn't wrong in the first place. Maybe I wasn't being a hater.
Baron Corbin and Bron Breakker.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Tony did? Swerve did.
They are the NXT Tag.
Swerve said that. Their biggest star in their company right now said that they're not even trying to do that anymore. That's like if Roman Reigns, like, let's just reverse the polarity here for a second. If Roman Reigns was in an interview right now and like, how come your company doesn't do good wrestling? And then Roman's like, well, we know AEW already does good wrestling, so we're just not even going to try anymore. We're going to try to do something else. Would that be okay? Would that make the company sound strong and incredible? Like, let's reverse that polarity. Let's turn the tides here. So if the biggest wrestler in your company tells everybody that, hey, we realize the other company has got all that locked up, so forget about good matches. We're not going to put good matches on the screen anymore. We're just going to do what we do because that makes us different.
Game for a fight. Have to believe that Chase U is watching this match.
You see how that particular argument becomes just really bad for them. Not a great look, man. And when that's the sentiment of a company to the core, to the point where your biggest star is saying it, just shows that they're not realizing the reason that they have diminishing returns across the board. Less attendance, less viewership. The reason for it. The title's on the line, so you know what time it's time. 2. Light it up. It's just like a failure to communicate. Alright, so the Mafia gonna win? Or the Wolf Dogs?
Bron now making his way back over and tagging in Baron Corbin for the first time in this match. Corbin brought up a great point earlier. Is Bron going to be distracted by
prediction is open, guys. You got 2 minutes on it, so please put a prediction in now if you'd like for it to count, guys. This is probably our final prediction of the evening when it comes to NXT. They do that in other companies. Pepsi said Coca-Cola made a great cola, so we'll do the opposite. Yeah, and look what happened. They made like what was it called? Clear Pepsi or whatever.
I'm sure he's been able to kind of temper Bron's emotions and keep him focused on the task at hand.
They're just finally seeing it for themselves. Exactly, WB. But that's what makes me upset about it. It's like, dude, I've been saying this for years, and now it's fine now, and I got called a hater for years. It's like I was just being constructive. I was trying to help the company. I was trying to help people to realize, but they were getting just glowing feedback from hardcore fans all day and surrounding themselves with yes men. And look at where it's gotten them.
And one thing that can be said about the champions, they're not complacent. They're ready for a fight anytime, and it's starting to break down into a hockey fight from the down.
No men are important. Remember in Scarface? Where the guy, what's his name, Manolo, Scarface's best friend. Remember when he was trying to tell Scarface, like, hey man, I don't know why you're doing all this stuff. Like, you just need to buckle down and keep it real. And Scarface was like, nah man, who do I trust? Me. I know what to do. And look at how that turned out. He had a good friend. He had a person who was really trying to help him. He just ended up getting ran up on. Yeah, Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Pepsi. Prediction is still open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count, because you got like 5 seconds left. You even see AEW fans on Twitter talking about, yeah, Rampage. Oh my goodness. Like, that's the first crack in the armor to me, was when Rampage became expendable to hardcore AEW fans. When there's a portion of your favorite thing that is just straight up expendable to the point where it just doesn't even need to exist to the hardcore fans, then you got a problem. It's like if you have a favorite movie, but there's one part that really could just go. Oh my goodness. End of Days? Oh my goodness. End of Days. Oh my goodness. Ryan knows what time it is. It's definitely time to light it up. WB knows what time it is. It's End of Days. There was Pepsi Blue? I've never heard of that. WB, thank you so much for the bits, man. Holy moly. Only Ryan knows what time it is. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan knows what time. Kind of berry flavored Pepsi. Vance, what's up, man? Vance says, wait, so I'm guessing Bron Breakker is a face now? No, the crowd just loves him and Baron together. They like this combination, and he's just having fun with what he's got going on right now. I wouldn't say that he's a face all of a sudden. We'll have to see about it though. He could possibly be a face now. I could see why somebody would think that. I'm new here. WWE don't need to sign indie people. They got stacked roster, in my opinion. NIL, they wrestler get more name and good storyline. Sean's cooking. Sean is cooking. But you can't get complacent and just think you got it unlocked, because there's always going to be somebody who doesn't quite pan out, who you thought was going to be a big star, but just has maybe issues, attendance issues, attitude issues, romantic issues. You can't rest on your laurels and stop looking for new talent. So I don't completely agree with that. Deep 6 by Baron Corbin. That's what I do. His new back tattoo looks so savage. Just able to kick out, and Baron Corbin Sprite Ice. BBRRB. Drewski's blowing bubbles.
First taste of gold in NXT. But this is also a man who's been a king of the ring. Yep. He's been a United States champion. Yep. Money in the bank. So after that 6-year drought, when you've had that taste of gold, you've been on top. You yearn for it. And after 6 years, Baron Corbin is going to do whatever it humanly takes to experience that.
Beatty says the Mafia is going to retain.
He debuted at WrestleMania and won the Andre the Giant Memorial.
I like the group on the left.
Right now, not caring about the past. He's caring about the present.
Well, they're the current champions, so we shall see.
Turning point of the matchup. Who can find their corner first? Here comes Breakker. Here comes the Don.
It's the Don now cleaning house. Downing Breakker, Downing Corbin.
Jeez.
But it was effective this time, just tossing around Bron
dude.
Breakker. Corbin said they were on the hunt tonight. Well, it's the family.
Just slamming people. Slammy Soprano, living up to the name. It's kind of breaking down, though. Everybody's in the ring. Oh, my goodness. Who are you going to call? Spine Busters. Sprite Ice. No, I've never heard of it. Maybe I've only lived in places it never came to. I've never heard of it. You know how it is. Sometimes there are things that only come to certain places. I still haven't seen a Woo energy drink. Since inception, I have not seen a Woo energy drink in any store I've been to. There's just certain places that are kind of boxed out of the certain things. And they have test markets as well.
Champions now looking to
You know, some things don't get fully off the ground. They get test markets. So maybe that's what's up.
Bron Breakker. When we talk about being there, we talk about deep waters. Stacks and the non, they've been in these deep waters of matchups before.
These two are not fazed by the pressure of this moment, but neither should Bron Breakker be. Oh, case of point.
Big knee under the jaw. Stacks is right.
But yeah, Shawn Michaels is the Booker of the Year, by the way. Just let it be known. I'm not backing down from that. Shawn Michaels is the best Booker of this year because he was able to increase his viewership, his 18 to 49, his public perception all across the board, quarter by quarter, all year, with, I would say somewhat less than ingredients, somewhat less than budgets of any other wrestling show right now. With certain exceptions here or there, but it wasn't the norm. It's not like Undertaker's here every week. It's not like Cena's here every week, dude. They're making do with some very under recognized stars and things, and he's been able to do it. Meanwhile, on the other channel, it's been a constant downgrade quarter by quarter when it comes to viewership, revenue, attendance, overall like crowd interaction, everything. So I gotta say Shawn Michaels is it, man. Plus he's making stars, he's creating people out of basically the bare minimum. Shawn Michaels Booker of the Year for me. And if you're not going to give it to Shawn, you got to give it to Triple H. Triple H should be second place. This crowd is just on their feet. They're invested in every move. Oh my God. Baron Corbin hits the steps so hard that they're on their side. Nice wiggle wiggle. Oh my goodness. Smash the table. Bron Breakker goes through the table.
I thought Corbin might be done.
Oh my gracious goodness. Bron Breakker living up to the name. He broke the table. Not in the way he'd like to.
I thought Corbin was done. As you mentioned, Breakker might be done.
That's an Odos.
Down into the cover. And somehow, that's the passion of a man.
Corbin got there just in time. He ate on top, though. Hey, Robert Stone, thank you for putting some links in the chat for people. And thank you to J-Rock as well. Thank you guys for displaying some moderator activities. I appreciate that, man. It's part of the reason that the sword was given, you know? I appreciate you guys doing that. Let people know where to be, how to be. End of days. Oh, the Dawn is right there. Shawn took NXT after Vince came down to NXT. Oh, the spear. That's game, set, match. New champions. New champions. You know they had to win this, dude. They're just too powerful. This is the last guy to pin Roman Reigns in a singles match. I mean, come on, man. This dude, Baron Corbin, is the last guy to pin Roman Reigns in a singles match. Talk about a savage. Talk about a guy who has to be OP. No, Beatty's like, no, Monica. Beatty, I'm sorry about Monica, man. But hey, Wolf Dogs win. Inch or a mile, winning's winning. Dang, Wolf Dogs pick it up.
This is when you and I both thought it was over for the Wolf Dogs. Corbin was out, Bron was out.
La 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 la. It's Bron Breaker.
Corbin was able to counter Bam with the end of days, and then Bron Breaker would slide into the ring after the diamond away from Corbin and deliver that crushing, rib-breaking spear. And when you think about Bron Breaker, he's a living, breathing form of AI, not artificial intelligence. I'm talking about alpha intensity.
You deserve it. So you're gonna smash him? Don't smash him. Don't do it. They did it, man. Who's gonna come out here right now? Nobody? Da 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 da. There you go. That's NXT. All right, so Bron and Baron. They had the graphics ready, man. I love it. Shrimp Scampi. Ooh, I see it. Dinner time. I like the little cartoon you put beside it. The Goki-verse. The gourmet Goki-verse. La 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 la. Alright, let's do the let's have ourselves a little talk about this. A little get together and to discuss. What'd you call that? A chat. Let's have a little chat. Oh yes. It's that time. Let's get our captivator. That's what I call my calculator. It's the captivator. Amalia? Amalia, what's up? Welcome to the stream. NXT has just ended, so we are doing our review show now. I'll be giving you guys my breakdown and my review of what happened here and what I thought of the entire show as a whole and what score I would give it. But I want to know you guys' scores. If you were here during NXT, during the show, and you hung out with me, I want to know what score you would give this out of 10. Keep in mind, the highest score out of 10 I will take is a 8.4. The lowest score out of 10 I'll take is a 7.0. So there's many reasons why I have these bumpers set up, but it mostly is because I've done thousands of episodes of this show, and I've found a way to kind of figure out if a show is like super worthy, kind of worthy, not so worthy, and just not just don't watch. So please give me your score, but lowest score I will take is a 7 out of 10. The highest score I'll take is a 8.4 out of 10. Let's find out. Please keep in mind, I'm only accepting scores of people who were in here during the show, and this is not for across the board. This is just for each individual show. So if you hang out with me during Dynamite tomorrow, then you get to give a score if you didn't get to give a score tonight. So let's go. Let's find out. Let me get a little bit of background beats to soothe the situation. I got to thank everybody for hanging out and everybody for being here, by the way. Thank you guys for being part of the stream. Thank you for being part of NXT along with me. I felt like this could have been an episode that could have kind of fell by the wayside, but they found a way to plug up the holes of being between a lot of big things happening. We'll see what you guys thought. Radio's dancing. I see you. Ryan says 7.8. Let me know if the background music is too loud, guys. I can adjust these things. Ryan, 7.8. Thank you. WB says 7.9. Okay. I got you, WB. Thank you. J-Rock says 7.769. Wait a minute. 5592. You got it. Robert Stone says 7.75. Oh, Robert Stone is sad about his loss tonight. Still gave it a passing score though. I appreciate that, Robert Stone. Robert Stone can appreciate and can separate disappointment from appreciation, and that's important in life, man. You have to be able to separate those things. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, J-Rock. Thank you, WB. Excalibur says 7.75592. Oh, yeah. You got it, Excalibur. Thank you. Portman says 7.7. Set a little below passing. Wonder what made it a little below passing to you. Thank you, Portman. Radio says 7.75592. You got it too, Radio. Thank you. Goki says 7.8. Oh, yeah. 8.0 says Zach. Oh, Zach liked it a lot. You got it, Zach. I'll be here tomorrow night for sure. We're doing Dynamite tomorrow. Heck to the yes, man. So 7.8. 8.0. So we got Goki. Goki, thank you for your score as well. Thank you, Zach. Radio again. It's funny when we line up, you know, and it also shows that sometimes these shows are objectively good or bad. I mean, when a million people line up with the same type of score, it means the show probably was either passable or maybe a little under or maybe above average or below average. That's why I do this show this way, and that's why I have such pride for Grapple Chat, because Grapple Chat is the one wrestling review show I've seen where it's not just about the guy on the screen telling you what he thinks about the show. It's more than that. It's about everybody coming together who watched the show to give a score, and then we mathematically figure out the average between all these scores to figure out if the show was extravagantly great or if it was not good or if it was in the middle. So I really appreciate the concept of this show, and I do feel like it's the best wrestling review show there is. We don't get into the minutia of every move that happened, but the time that I'm spending to get the votes and the ideas of the wrestling public makes up for the fact that I'm not sitting here being like, oh, and then he did a Rana, then he did a drop down, then he did a drop toe hold, then he did a leapfrog, you know, like, I'm not explaining every match, but the time I'm not spending on that is spending it on you guys. I feel like that makes this the best wrestling review show. A few moments of disinterest. I do appreciate that, and I do feel that. It had a little stinky garbage. Uh-oh, Robert. You better watch out, man. All right, any other scores? About 10 seconds left, and then I'll give you guys my score. So if you got one, if you're owed one by being here during the show, please let it rock. All right, it's my time. It's my time down here, you Goonies. All right. This show, the fact that they had, I would say at least 4 matches tonight that had pretty much untested, unheard of talent, kind of hurt the show's. It hurt the show's relevancy to me. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing necessarily, but in this case, it felt like the star power took a bit of a hit, and it felt kind of tertiary, kind of like a side quest instead of a main objective. And that's not the case every week, so it's not because this is a developmental brand. I know what people are going to say. Oh, well, that's because it's developmental. No, there's a difference. This has always been a developmental brand. This is what this is supposed to be. At least this new era of NXT 2.0 and on. It's not that I'm saying that this sucked because it became developmental. I'm saying it wasn't as good as it possibly could have been because the people they involved are not the people that we're used to seeing, and they were mixed with other people we're not used to seeing. They tried a bit to mix it up to a point, but I just feel like it lacked that main storyline energy. It had that side quest energy a lot of tonight. Not everything though, but I just have to preface the rest of my review with that because this is the thing that I felt here and there, and I think those might be the things that were being talked about earlier. Those spaces of not so epic things. That might be what that was. Plus, we saw inventive squashes, and we saw a weird inventive squash where Joe Gacy just got mad offense on Carmelo, and then somehow Carmelo still won the match at the end. It's just these weird way too much offense squashes just mean nothing. They don't mean anything, especially if you're just trying to get to the point where Gacy gets wrapped up in a straitjacket and beat down after the match. Just make it so that Dijak comes out here and he's getting involved to the point where it's distracting Carmelo, and it's distracting Gacy, and then Carmelo gets the win. You don't give Gacy as much offense as you gave him tonight, and then have the jumping happen afterwards. You could have made it look presentable and got to the eventual outcome you were looking for with the same exact storytelling. But you just waited until afterwards to do the next piece of the story, and you made Gacy look way too strong. You made Carmelo look way too touchable, and you just like kind of took apart a lot of what should have been the next piece, or what was the story you were telling. It didn't work for me. All the women's matches tonight were pretty okay, but shaky at times. I wouldn't say that they were great. I would say that they were pretty okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing too crazily botcherific or anything, but nothing out of the ordinary in terms of like greatness either. It just looked like developmental. The Ridge and Gallus stuff, that turned out in a weird way too. I don't even know who won that match. I don't get it, and I don't know why they rang the bell. Even to this moment, I don't know why they rang the bell, and I don't think anybody cared either. That's the double death of that match. It was not apparent who won the match, and it wasn't something that anybody cared about either, or that a lot of people cared about. Obviously, there's somebody out there who cared about the match. I can't say nobody cared. But I didn't hear anybody in the chat talking about it afterwards. I didn't see anybody invested in the match. I didn't see anybody really even putting a much of a prediction on the match. So, I don't know, man. Ridge is going to have to bust out sometime soon. He's going to have to turn heel or join Gallus. Something's got to give here, because what they're doing is just not translating to any sort of investment or hype or even a great match. Yeah, I wanted the gauntlet to have a clean finish, because I don't even know what happened. I don't know who won that, and most people didn't care enough to even ask the question who won that. And that's not good, dude. When you do a screwy finish and then on top of that nobody even asks any questions, it's like, all right, man, you messed up. Time to retool, redesign, rebuild, reclaim, you know? Rollins style. The backstage segments tonight were pretty okay. I liked showing the camaraderie between Baron Corbin and Bron Breakker. I liked the Roxanne Perez socking Ren Sinclair, I think is her name now. Slapping her. I like stuff like that. Their backstage stuff is clean. Even Ava tonight, when she had to get involved and she got rowdy with them, she showed a little bit of fire. She still looks like she wouldn't hurt a fly, but at least it was a different level of enthusiasm, a different level of investment that we saw from Ava, which is steadily bringing her up. If that's what she's gonna be, she's gonna have to see these type of situations and adjust and be entertaining in these moments. And I would say this was a step in the right direction. It wasn't that believable to me, but at least they're trying. At least they're doing something. They're not saying, "Oh well, she sucks, so don't try anything." They're saying, "Hey, guess what? We're still gonna try," and that's commendable to me, man. When you don't just say, "Oh well, this person is just not good on the mic, so guess what? We're just gonna have you be as plain as possible and never put you in any situation where you can level up." I think they did a good job. Matches were good, but not great. Exactly. I think that the main event was really cool. It had that fire to it. It was pretty much a foregone conclusion that one team should win, and I'm glad that they didn't try anything weird here, man, because these are the type of situations where you can lose 3 to 5 weeks of TV just because you try to get froggy at the end. You know, they did not get froggy at the end. They stayed the course. They let Bron Breakker and Baron Corbin win, which they should, because overall power levels, I always talk about power levels. Bron Breakker and Baron Corbin as a tag team should be able to beat any tag team, maybe in all of wrestling right now. They couldn't beat the Acclaimed right now. Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, they couldn't beat them? Yes, they could. They couldn't beat the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods? Yes, they could. They couldn't beat Imperium. They couldn't beat Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser? Yes, they could. Baron Corbin and Bron Breakker would be beating teams across the planet right now, so they should definitely be beating the Mafia. They should be beating Stax and Tony D'Angelo. This was perfect, and I'm really glad they didn't get froggy with the outcome or try to do something weird to stretch it out to Stand and Deliver. It makes me wonder what's going to happen for Stand and Deliver, but that's good booking. It makes me wonder what's next, and I'm excited to see it. That's the mark of some good booking, but a lot of tonight's show didn't inspire me in that same way. That's why I got to give this a 7.7. I think a lot of this show was missable, especially if you're not invested in a lot of these characters that just kind of stepped on the scene. I got to give this a little below passing. I would not watch this whole show over again. Still a good show, but just a little below the cutoff. I'm going 7.7. Just tripped a little below the finish line to me. Let's do the math. Everyone's favorite part. Yeah, I agree. I assume Ridge won because weapons used by Gallus. No, but he, like, as soon as he got out of the ring, he, like, punched the guy from Gallus, and then they rang the bell. It was like, what? But so is it the guy from Gallus who caused it, or when did they ring it? I still to this very moment don't know who won, and I just kind of don't care. The main portion of what I would care about was just kind of lost on them doing a weird finish to that match. They should have just let Ridge make it all the way to the end and then make it very apparent why he won or lost. It was just weird. I don't know. And I'm sure if I watched it back, I'll see what happened and it'll be... But it's like in that moment, that's what hit me. It hit me as you messed up. Let's go. Not a bad show by any means, but 7.7 is where I gotta stay. 7.7. So it is 77.9313992. That's like a panda paw, but it's like the panda paw you have to do to activate the Mars thing, you know, in Total Recall, where you gotta put your hand in that like alien handprint, and then it like terraforms the planet to where there's air. That's the panda paw you got to do for Mars. All right, divided by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is easy math. 7.79, they got it. You see how close that was to the cutoff, though? This episode could have been better. Even the people who were most enthusiastic about it kind of saw that it had areas of opportunity, and that's what's really cool about the way this show works, is you get to see kind of how the math worked and where the enthusiasm was at. This is a show that one more not so glowing score would have really brought them into possibly not getting a full point. And that's the mark of a show that did have some areas of opportunity. I appreciate NXT. I think it's blow for blow the best wrestling show, but there are some times where, you know, it's not going to be the best thing ever. Let's give them their points. Yeah, Excalibur. Excalibur knows the math. Here we go. So NXT takes the lead. Need some R-Truth visit Sean in NXT. That'd be funny. I don't know why Mello and Gacy fought. Yeah, they could have just given that match to somebody else. I was saying this during the show. Like, if you want to try to build Gacy up, just have him fight somebody else, not the previous world champion who's probably going after the world championship, and have him have such a competitive match. It didn't accomplish what a match like that probably should accomplish. There you go. So NXT in the lead, and I'm blurry. There we go. NXT in the lead by 1 point, but man, it's anybody's game. And this season ends as WrestleMania goes off the air and we do Grapple Chat for night 2. Once we do that, we'll find out who's ahead, who's getting gold, who's getting silver, who's getting bronze. It's going to be so good, man. And especially if all these shows keep scoring like they are right now, I'm so excited, dude, because I have not had a bad night sitting in this chair in so long, and I appreciate that so much, because I remember nights where I was like, dude, I don't even want to watch AEW anymore. I don't even want to watch SmackDown anymore. I don't even want to watch Raw anymore, because there's these streaks where shows are just like, you could tell that even the people doing it don't care, or they're not as invested as they should be to be putting on a nationally televised show. So I'm just so happy to be able to sit in this chair and watch some good stuff, man. Even if it doesn't quite hit that notch for me, it's great to see it hit that notch for you guys, and it's also even better because I'm hanging out with you guys. So I'm so happy about this, and I really hope it continues to be this way, because that's what's up. But thank you guys so much for your scores. Thank you everybody on YouTube. Thank you for being part of this. If you're on YouTube and you want to continue hanging out with me, get on over to my Twitch channel because that's where the stream is continuing. But that was the chat. March until it's over.